Okay guys, we're humming along. We're up to here. Okay, we got that. We're going to treat that rust Friday. Today's Wednesday. I'm not going to have time to do it tomorrow because I'm going to go out, it looks like. And I'll do it Friday, we'll get that done. But I'm going to start sanding in there, as you can see. Do the best we can around that gas cap thing there and keep going. So, all that's sanded. This whole corner's sanded. We went up into the lip edge, got to get the little corner right there. Plus, we're going to prep this, but we're going to do it with, I'm using Junior's DA now, with 220 paper. Difference between that and that DA is the mounted orbits is smaller. So before we're doing this, going to be fine. And then we'll go in there maybe with that if we got. I'm trying to avoid sparks around the gas tank. Should have popped the tank out, but let's see what we get. Okay guys, don't look like much to you, but we are getting further. See the little black things on the floor? We trimmed the gasket where it stuck out so it's flush. This isn't coming off. So that'll be nice, that'll allow me to tape it. Like I said, this isn't seen unless you open it up. I went in here and I cleaned the seam sealer line. That doesn't mean I cleaned out the seam sealer. That means I cleaned out what oozed and was laying on top. Okay, so now we can come back here and sand it. And I'm going to come back here and put some wax and grease remover before we start. Give this a scrubbing. So, we'll finish this off in here. And we got to come up here. There's a light. We got to face places they didn't paint. But I want to mask this off the best I can. Right now I'm not worried about hitting it. Right now I'm just worried about sparks. So okay, gotta get up and stretch the legs. Sitting on the floor. Okay, this is how far we've gotten so far. Nothing's final, we're just working. A lot of creases going on here. A lot of bending to get that piece to fit. Yeah, pretty much got the top done. We're down into here. You know, I get nervous around the gas door. Also on this car, like most cars, get this 90 degree here. You gotta sand this, which I started to. As you go, you see it stops. This edge, back here, and this edge. So I want to blow paint in there. I'm not going to undercoat that. I'm going to undercoat probably this. And I want to get those two areas right there, right in the corner there, and right in the corner there. They don't have to be pretty, but they have to be willing to accept paint. Because you'd be surprised what you could see when you look down. And if the shit starts falling off, that means you have to pull bumpers off, and it's like, why? We're this far. Like I said, this is the part I'm not going to enjoy doing here. And this paint is just so thick. So we did wipe this with wax and grease remover. The remaining what you see is dust from sanding. I had this covered even better. So, yeah. That's a lot of work for something behind a license plate. Let's see. It's gonna be very like that. But there's still plenty you see, you know what I mean? And if, like I said to you guys before, when you bend down to look at the back of the car, like everybody does, you're going to see up in there. So you might as well get it good. And obviously you see all this. Still got a couple of dots to sand there. That's nothing. That's the remaining primer. But yeah, we're getting close. Junior was talking to the guy today about the paint. So we're good. We picked out the colors. Red, white, and blue, but we picked out the actual colors that we're going to use. And it looks like it's Rangoon red, Olympic white, and it's either Grabber blue or Petty blue, which are very close to each other. All in Deltron. So, in the clear, it's up to Junior at this point what he wants me to get. He's having awesome luck with the wet, but he wants to move on and try other things, and that just makes it a joy for me, if you know what I mean. So with that said, let's get in there and sand, do the best we can. It sucks, but I gotta obviously do better than that. So okay, guys, but it's looking good. I mean, you can see, other than that I didn't treat these areas yet, and I'm only concerned because of the speckling above it. Just 1 or 2 areas, really. That area, that pretty much area, because this area didn't do it at all. So we want to stop this rust in its tracks. We want to eliminate it. So we'll work on that. Yeah, this will be fine in here. We get a lot of painting and misting and shit blowing back on my face when I get down in here, I can tell you that. That's why they missed it. They missed all up there when they painted. But, okay. And I got 2 AMC hatch pistons that don't have enough power to hold up the car. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to put those back on. And here there's a pocket that sits here. So when you close the hatch, the pin lines up. So we're going to make something that the pin goes in here and it's hollow on the other side. So we open up the hatch, and that'll make those hinges last forever. Because the load is just twisting the living shit out of those things, and they're going to just break. They're just cheap shit pot metal, and they're hard to get, and they're expensive for used crap. So with that said, guys, let's sand this a little more. I want to get this done before I call it a day. I really do. I'm tired of sanding. Still got something to go. That is one tough ass sticker. I've been sanding on it and around it with 120. So, okay, I can honestly tell you that sucked. This is the outcome in the center. Let me move this. That's down the primer in the back. That's it. So I call that stripped down. So we're also going to whack the fronts of these. We might as well hit the tops of these. I'll get a piece of emery paper and just like you're going to rub a pipe. I'll get these, make them a little better. I don't know how these things come off. Like I said, just to make them a little more presentable while we're here. We'll come in here and we'll get this. Friday we'll treat this rust. Yeah, this looks all good. So that should be more than fine. That'll look good. The back of the car is really, I don't know what I do with it. Oh, I got it. The back of the car really shaped up. Still ugly as shit, but it's shaped up. So, plate should sit, give or take. It might be crooked in there, but it should sit somewhere like that. So you do have to make these areas nice. I remember that from cleaning. Should be good. Looks better than all the caked up seam seal. I want to get this edge, but I'll do that after the tape's gone. I was definitely nervous in this sanding, but I'm still here. Yeah, we got all the caked up seam seal here that was sticking out, all the stuff that was sticking out here. Across this edge. And that's it. And we did part of the slip, as you could see. Part of under here. We did up to the bracket, so we got to finish to the end. We started working on this lip here. That's going to take a little bit more work. Plus we got to go in there and we got to scrape out. The seal comes all the way out. The seal covers a lot of this. But we'll get the loose stuff out of there and call the rest of it good. I'm not going in there with lacquer thinner, I can tell you that. So we'll do our best to scrape that out. So when I re-glue it back in, there's nothing wrong with that seal. When I re-glue it back in, it doesn't fall off. I don't have the seal here to see how far it came out, but I'm pretty sure it came out as far as this lip. But we will sand up to that crack, so that'll be good. Same coming down the sides. We've got a bunch of hand sanding to do. All hand sanding in here, here. You know what I mean? All a little bullshit, and then we're gonna have to do there or whatever. So, So we still got a little bit on this. Hopefully we have this all blown out by the weekend. And in high build, second phase high build would be really nice. You know, final primer would definitely be sweet. So, okay. I'm talking about this in the quarter panel and the roof. Oh, single. The original first high build would be good. How's that sound? That would be nice by the end of the weekend. That would be really sweet to see this with just the two doors and the jam having to be done. So, okay, guys. I've bored you long enough. I don't even know how long this video is. I started working on this car yesterday. I was out here for a little while. I don't know think I videotaped. I don't even know at this point. I know I'm just tired. So, yeah, we're coming along. Definitely coming along. I wish that panel was flat, like a Pinto. I would switch the lights. Yeah. But, looks like a mouth wide open.